How's it going, guys? Buena Scanner here, back with another video. So this is the state I'm in right now with my scanner. I still haven't fixed this broken clip, so this has just kind of been bothering me. You can see here it's completely useless now, it just falls off. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to fix that today. And then earlier, I broke my telescoping antenna, so I'm going to attempt to repair this as well. So this is gonna be kind of a fix-it video. Nothing professional by any means. I'm gonna go ahead and just try to finagle some things back together here. Like I said, I haven't contacted anybody on fixing this little clip down here yet. I've been actually busy doing some other things, so I just haven't really had the time to do that yet. This has really been bothering me, so I want to see if I can try to kind of solder it, weld it back together, you know, with the soldering iron. So what we're gonna do first is I'm gonna attempt to repair the antenna that I broke. Basically, all I'm trying to do is get this little center point here connected back to this little center point down here. And like I said, nothing professional by any means. I'm just gonna go ahead and get started on this. So that was unsuccessful. The solder's connecting to the antenna fine. It's not connecting to this little center post in here, so I'm gonna have to try to figure something out. But we're gonna move past that. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I might have to just buy a new one. This was only, what, $8 or $9. So I'm gonna kind of give up on that for now, and we're gonna go ahead and see if we can mess around with this clip. And my thought is I have this stuff, it's called P-Tex. For any of you skiers or snowboarders out there, this is what you use to repair large gashes and scratches on the bottom of a snowboard or ski. So I'm experienced doing that. So I'm just going to attempt to kind of try to weld this back together. This plastic. I'm going to try to add some plastic and see if we can get it to be a little bit stronger and see if we can get it to hold. So I'm going to grab something to clean this tip off though, because I got some solder still on that. So I will be right back. Okay, I am back with the scanner. I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat down on this soldering iron. Turn it down to maybe 250 or 275 maybe, and we'll kind of see. I'm going to play around with this for a minute and see. Make sure if you're doing this, you're in a ventilated area. I'm actually going to turn a fan on. All right, now I have a nice ventilated area here that I'm working with. So what we're going to do is test this again. I'm just going to see how this is melting. And what I want to try to do is there's a crack right down the center right here, and then also the clip itself right here, the edge doesn't latch anymore, so the plastic's just worn itself away. So I'm just going to go ahead and dive right in here. I'm going to take the antenna off, and it looks like this thing just is held on with a pin. I've noticed a lot of you guys were telling me in the comments that you can purchase these aftermarket, these little clips, and it looks like it's just held on with a pin, kind of similar to a watch link or something like that. So I'm just going to kind of okay, you can see there I've got rid of that crack, and that actually feels nice and solid already. See how straight it is here too. Just gonna kind of iron it out a little more with the edge of the soldering iron. I've been doing stuff with soldering irons for years. I used to take electronics apart and stuff like that when I was younger. I used to go to the secondhand store and pick them up and just take them home and try to fix them or just see how they're made and stuff like that. So was always a nerd for electronics and doing this type of stuff. So I don't, like I said, this is not professional or anything like that. This is just me trying to get my clip to hold again, because I don't want to purchase another one. So we're just gonna see what we can make do with what we got here, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and we'll get a new one at that point. But we're gonna see how this does. By the way, if you're not subscribed, make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell as well. It helps YouTube notify you guys whenever I release a video. So make sure to check that notification bell and share this video with anybody you might think this is might find this interesting. And like I said, give me a like. That really helps the channel grow. Thanks again, you guys, for helping me get past 500 subscribers here in the last month. I think we're past 600 now and continuing to grow. So I really appreciate you guys. Hopefully my wife and I do have some trips coming up that I can take the scanner, the old Frankenstein scanner, SDS100 here, and we'll go do some videos elsewhere, and so we're not just stuck in the same place. So I'm excited for all that. Again, thank you guys for helping me get this many subscribers on the channel so far. I'm really humbled by all the nice comments you guys have sent. I'm glad I could help in some way for you guys learning how to use this scanner. It's been a really fun scanner. To have something like this happen is a bummer. So hopefully this gets sorted out. I don't know. Let me know in the comments from you guys if you guys have had any issues with this clip so far. So let's test this thing out. I'm going to throw the battery back in here. Not sure if you can see this or not. Let me see. So you can kind of see the solder job I did here. We'll just go ahead and see what we're working with here. Oh, it actually clipped that time. So that might have been one of the issues, was that crack, and how this, one thing I've always done, and I've heard people talk about this problem from the very beginning, so I just guess I never really thought it would happen so soon. But one thing I always do when I open it is I give it a little squeeze here, not on the buttons or anything like that, but just this area here, and then you can just release it, you know, gently, so you're not ripping and tearing. So I've always been pretty careful about that. But obviously this plastic's just not super strong, so that just kind of wore and broke. Maybe there's a little too much pressure. I noticed the other battery that I have, I'm not sure which one was purchased separately aftermarket. I'm not sure if this is the one that came with it, or if the other one I have, it's in the house right now, if the other one is the one I purchased aftermarket. But the other one fits a little tighter. I noticed to get it closed, that's why I've just been keeping this battery in here, because the other one you have to really squeeze hard. You can see this gap right here. You know, that's a pretty good gap. The other one is about that far. So I don't know, maybe I need to shave off a little bit of this foam in here. You can see these foam layers right inside here. I'm not sure. That might have had something to do with, you know, cracking this clip here. So that might be something you guys think about. If it's a really tight fit, maybe try to take some of this foam off and shave it down a little bit so it's not so tight. You know, you don't need that big of a gap. It doesn't need to be pressing that hard, you know. It needs to be just snug enough that those connectors are touching and it doesn't jiggle around inside there. But it looks like that's fixed now, so I can this is what I've been using around it. I've just been wrapping this around it a bunch of times, and I've been kind of, it's been bothering me. You know, it's one of those things where you have something expensive and then feels like it's just ruined, you know. But that's promising. I'm not a professional. Like, that is fixed. So it looks like that was successful. We'll go ahead and put the antenna back on. I have the good old Rimtronics here. Love this antenna. This is a great antenna, just not great for those conventional frequencies, which is why I've been using this little guy here. But that one obviously is broken now as well. I just dropped it earlier, just before I was coming out to do this video for that clip. I dropped it and just snapped it, just tipped over and snapped that thing right in half there. So probably have to get that fixed, replaced, obviously, unless I can figure out a way to do that, in which case I will let you guys know. And thanks for watching, you guys. Again, if you're not already subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you are getting my videos whenever I release them, and make sure to hit that notification bell so that you are notified when I release new videos. Again, thanks for watching, guys. Take care, have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.